Okay guys, so kung gusto nyong alagaan yung pera nyo, kung nag-iisip kayo kung paano pa siya sa ilalagay na mas okay, especially this time ngayon, please watch to the end of the video para malaman natin yung iba pong options natin to grow our money. Hello! What's up everyone? Phim and Corina are back here again, and today we're gonna talk about money. Okay, so kunyari guys, marami tayong pera ngayon.
Kunyari lang.
Kunyari marami tayong pera. Let's act like we have so much money that we don't know what to do with it. Gabe! So today kasi, currently here in the Philippines, meron tayong boom when it comes to digital banking. And currently, we have two banks that are being on top when it comes to digital banking. So-called digital banking. Let's discuss what digital banking is in another episode. Right now, we're just gonna compare both Unionbank and ING given their current features with the, how do you say that? The types of accounts that, the most accessible accounts that they're promoting right now.
Because you can open an account through their mobile app.
Yeah, so if you guys are like looking for another avenue to save your money or like keep it somewhere else aside from your own savings account, these two banks are the most accessible right now, since you can just open an account with the app as mentioned. So let's get to it.
He opened an account for both 2 weeks ago.
No, well, last month. I first started
With ING.
no, with the Unionbank.
What?
I first started my opening an account through the Unionbank app. This was like last year of July. So what happened was I got the app first, and I downloaded it, and then
You applied to that.
at first I didn't know that I could open an account through the app. I just found out when I was logging in already in the app. So from there it was dire-diretso na siya. So, and I was so amazed because when I was creating the account, wala nang paper na ginamit. There were no documents needed from me for it to be, well, there were, but then I got to submit everything through the app itself. Like the ID, yung ID, I just scanned it through the feature ng app. So parang pinicturean lang namin with the nilobas na screen sa app nila, then parang kinapture lang yung ID ko together with the signature. I just signed through to my phone, like using my hand. So medyo pangit yung signature ko dun. Pero okay lang. At least it helped me in creating the app, the account itself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Aside from the basic details that you go through, you fill out when you go to the bank and do the application forms. Everything was done there, and maybe less than 10 minutes I was done creating the app.
It's the same as ING.
With ING, if I'm not mistaken, yes, it's the same. But then I think mas hassle yung kanila kasi I think I have a harder time taking a photo of my ID, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
There's but then I can't remember sa ING naman kung pumirma ako sa app, parang wala. Okay, for ING, sa signature, I had to write my signature on a piece of paper na white and take a photo of it using the app as well. So mas hassle yung for ING na with that factor.
Naka-Unionbank, you sign it on the app itself.
Using on my phone.
On the phone.
On my phone. Maintaining balance. Go.
Zero maintaining balance for Unionbank and zero maintaining balance for ING. Although for Unionbank, there are other accounts that would need a maintaining balance. But then there is a savings account now that would just be zero maintaining balance.
As basic as it gets, both Unionbank and ING have hindi mo kailangan ng maintaining balance to open an account or to maintain your account.
Yeah.
So that's good. And so the next factor is the interest rate naman. For ING kasi, it's like, that's the main purpose of the app, of the account. It's for your, kumbaga papatulogin mo yung pera mo dun sa ING account na yun. Kasi mataas yung interest rate niya. And there's no card to go along with it. So if you want to pay,
How will you access the money?
if you want to shop, if you want to pay for something like you eat outside and you want to pay using your ING account, you can't because there's no card and there's no, wala, it's just there. Your money's just there. Earning interest. Kaya lang, for me, unless you have super big money in the bank, I think that's the only time you're gonna have.
Although it's quite high for a savings account.
Yeah, but
It's 4%.
I can be, for example, you have 100,000 in your account, ING. So like a year you get like 4,000 bucks. That's it. Okay, for Union Bank naman, you get to enjoy a debit card. I think it's EMV naman kasi it's Visa. So you can use that when you go shopping, you go for eat outside, buy gas. So you're quite liquid when it comes to the Union Bank account. So if you want another card or like another place where you can access money if ever wala another savings account, which is quite liquid, Union Bank is another option for that. So now let's go to how you can send money and transfer money from and to other accounts, from your account and to your account. Gets ba? Medyo malabo.
Okay, so for Union Bank, you can use PesoNet and InstaPay to send out money. For ING, you can only use InstaPay to receive money. So parang kung ikaw, bibigyan mo ako ng pera, pwede mo akong sa ING account ko, pwede PesoNet or InstaPay. Pero hindi ako, sa ING ko, hindi ako pwede mag-InstaPay palabas.
So in short, for ING, medyo restricted yung pag-transfer and pagkuha ng money from other accounts. When it comes to Union Bank naman, both PesoNet and InstaPay are accessible. Are available. So you can use both. You can use either to transfer or get money from other banks, which is again, it's more flexible.
If you have a BPI account,
yeah, for example,
you can now use PesoNet, their PesoNet, to transfer your money to your Union Bank account.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can also use GCash or what else have you tried?
Just GCash, actually.
We have to try other.
Yeah, I don't really have.
But
the other banks are Bank of Commerce and actually that's it, BPI. So,
BPI can.
Yeah.
BPI can.
So we have yet to try those. Yeah. But
so for
yeah,
people who don't know what PesoNet and InstaPay are, PesoNet is both are services of the bank that enable you to receive and send out money. So PesoNet is for free. There's a list of banks that have access to it. So if you do the transaction before 3 p.m., the proceeds will be credited within the day.
it's free.
It's free.
If you want InstaPay, it's gonna be
10 pesos.
But then the transfer is gonna be done right there and then.
Yeah. So if I click OK in my app, I'll get it right away.
Right away. It's real time. Real time. Now let's go to customer service. Okay, so I just got my card. It's August already. It's like mid-August. So I opened my Union Bank account last week of July.
July 25.
July 25, 26. When I opened the account, they told me na my debit card 7 to 10 days after. 7 to 10 banking days after opening the account. Well, it's been, I don't know what, 2 weeks already, and I made the shipping address to my office, but then wala pa rin dumarating. So sought for help. So I just got the debit card from the main branch itself to speed things up, and see what it's really all about. So I got it today. I got it earlier. Medyo hassle. Medyo hassle siya sa totoo lang. Pero...
What did it say dun sa...
Okay, so when I got my card, the teller told me to activate the card using the app. So I tried. And then I got my card and the PIN, the default PIN code that it comes along with. So just like any other card. So when I got it, she told me to activate the card through the app, which no one knows how to do. So there was no option in the app where it says that when you get your card, you activate it. So when I asked them, so I went back to the branch and asked them how to do it. And eventually they just got my card and they did the activation themselves. Like, and then she asked me again if I was able to activate it on my app, and then I said no because wala nga option dun na activate your card, blah blah, wala. So medyo confusing on that point when it comes to the activation of the debit card. But then eventually na-activate din naman, and I was able to change my PIN already. So, but then again, even if I didn't have my card yet, when I opened my account, I was able to transfer and receive money already from the app of Unionbank. So
Same day, right? You
on the
had
same
your
day, yes. On the same
account
day.
number? Yeah, I was able to...
Yeah. So with that point, medyo okay siya. So kaya lang yun nga. I mean, at least yung account activated already right there, and then when you open your account from the app, so walang hassle dun. Yun lang, yung card lang kanina, yung medyo hassle. For ING naman, I haven't really put money yet in my account. I just opened it. When I opened my account, around first week of August. So then luckily, when I opened it the same day, may booth yung ING sa office namin. Kasi nga medyo aggressive sila sa marketing ngayon since medyo bago yung Even on the radio, you can hear so much ads ng ING promoting that digital bank thingy.
Digital bank.
So they're everywhere right now. So okay, luckily when I opened my account, may booth sila sa office, and then so I showed them my my app kasi akala ko may card din siya. So apparently wala pala. So pero buti na lang when I showed them sa booth, they gave me like 200 pesos worth ng Starbucks GC. So it was amazing. I didn't know na may GC doon kasi tinatanong ko lang talaga kung may card na kasama yung account. So apparently wala. So that's where I found out na talagang for papatulugin mo lang yung pera mo sa ING account for it to grow, to enjoy the high interest na they're promoting, which is the main benefit of their product right now, which is that account. So yun. Overall, so ano yung natin? Ano yung verdict natin?
What would you recommend? Dun sa dalawa na yun. Na
ano bang mas okay sa dalawa natin nga?
Ano
diba?
bang mas okay? Phim, ano mas okay?
Wow, thank you for asking. It depends. If you want another savings account na medyo flexible, medyo liquid, medyo you have ample access to your account, go for Unionbank. Because number one, they have the EMV card, and number two, you can transfer to any bank here in the Philippines. So personally, I would prefer Unionbank for myself. Kasi yun nga, medyo mahirap mag-ano. Kasi if you're mapatulog ka ng pera, I'd go for other investments like stocks, mutual funds, rather than just keeping it on the bank.
People who have like a lot of
super
extra
dami.
money.
Which is hindi
Hindi
tayo.
nila alam kung ano nila
Hindi
doon
kami.
pera.
Ewan ko sa inyo.
Baka kayo.
Madami yung pera.
Baka madami kayong pera, pwede kayo sa ING.
Yan. For ING, yun yan. That's pretty much it. Laying it all out there. ING, patulog mo yung pera mo. Unionbank, medyo flexible. Typical savings account na you have so much access to na walang maintaining balance. So yun. Well, marami nila ng mga yung banks na nag-offer na walang maintaining balance na savings account. Or very minimal yung
But can they open
Yeah,
the
okay.
app?
Yung app, yun yung medyo medyo advantage.
Yeah.
Upon downloading, you already get your account number.
It's already activated.
It's already activated. The account is live.
Yeah.
Kumbaga.
You
So
can
yun.
already put money in the account and then you can already use it bills, to whatever.
Transfer money to other banks.
The Unionbank app is very powerful, so you should try to explore it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Ayaw ko lang kung kailan nyo makukuha yung card nyo pag nag-open kayo ng account. Pero madali siya mag-open ng account.
Yeah.
Yung card lang talaga yung problema.
If we did ask for help, maybe...
Tingin ko walang darating.
Walang darating.
At all. As in, yung guards nga sa office ko, nag-heads up na ako na, baka may dumating na package para sa akin, ganyan-ganyan. Pero apparently, wala naman pala. Pero ano with the customer service, what do you think? When we sought help for Unionbank, mabilis pa yung action nila.
Kasi when we asked for help, we asked for help yesterday. Nung afternoon, they said na pwede na makuha today yung card. So, and we'll process the card na and then Phim can get it na from the branch. Today. Good job to customer service for the fast response.
Yeah. Okay, so overall, namang daming development sa Pilipinas when it comes to banking. So, sana tuloy-tuloy. And most likely naman yung ibang banks will follow through as well when it comes to this type of technological developments, which will just make banking more competitive and more accessible to us Filipinos. Siguro ngayon wala na excuse na para hindi ka magkaroon ng savings account dito sa Pilipinas. Kahit naman wala kang pera masyado, kahit estudyante ka, pwede ka pa namin mag-open ng savings account, which is very important. Yep. So yun, pero ito, kami lang naman to eh. Kaya parang bahala kung gusto yung gawin sa buhay nyo. Na-explain natin yung boom ng digital banking ngayon sa Pilipinas, which is very important, I think. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Peace.
Bye!